Good morning. So I'm doing an oracle card reading on the beach, and it's fucking amazing. So beautiful. It's hazy. The sun is coming out. So what I'm doing is the fate and love of your life. So I'm actually going to pause this because I don't have my little stand. Alright, so I have 3 piles, and I didn't bring anything with me to separate the piles, so it's just 1, 2, and 3. So pick whatever one resonates with you, that you're drawn to. Okay, so doing the love and fate of your life. So we have weeks. And weeks could mean that whatever is coming along next, weeks is playing. So know that whenever I see this card, it reminds me of a couple different things. One is that you're going to have this incredible love in your life. A love that is just so connecting, so deep, so resonant, so just everything that you've been looking for and more. And it just has this really comfortable, it fits so well feeling in your life. And you go through thick and thin together. You like to hold hands. You're also very physically and sexually attracted to each other. You have this, it's like this great companionship in your life. And I feel like if it's currently happening, something big is happening in a few weeks, or you're gonna come across this person in a few weeks as well. So, and also that playing is just riding high on life and being all that you're supposed to be now. And not waiting for anybody else to fulfill you, but having that playful, laughing, smiling, loving, dancing energy going on now. And it will ultimately help to attract to you the right person, and ultimately to move forward in a more and better and deeper way. So, and let's see what fate has for you. So, one of the things I love about this deck is that the threads of fate, it's all about how the threads of fate are actually in your own life, and you get to weave them with your own hands. So fate is not something that happens to you, it's something that you do. So take risk. So whatever is going on right now in your life, it's time to take the risk. It's time to really move forward, really climb that mountain where nobody else is, put in that effort to reach what you're wanting. And nobody else can do it for you. You have to do it. And once you take that risk, the world will be given to you. And there's a whole bunch of magic going on in the background, so that reminds me that what you're wanting is, that thing that you're wanting is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And once you take that risk, the world will be handed to you, and a whole bunch of magic will start happening into your life. So take that risk, play on yourself, bet on yourself, go forward. And I feel like this whole thing, the love, your fate, is a matter of weeks. So be just like that mountain goat. They're incredibly big animals, but they're extremely nimble. So move forward, but know your target and know the path you're taking and aim towards it and go. And you see that it looks like there's a whole bunch of like jewelry like on the goat as well. So know that your treasure is waiting. And sometimes the cave that you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. So take that risk. Take that risk in your career, bet on yourself, take that risk in your love life, take that risk and move forward. And know it's a matter of weeks for all this to play out, and truly, truly believe in yourself. Alright, pile number 2. Oh, the answer is no. So no means red light, not now, detour. Let's see what they're talking about here. So, sex appeal. Every inch of you exudes sexy. So there might be somebody that you're super, super attracted to, somebody that it might just all be sexual attraction as well. And so they're sort of telling you, no, not right now. If you do go forward, it's not really good timing and you might get a roadblock. And so the answer right now is no. And right now, if there's any sex appeal going on, it should be more of you with yourself and your own pleasure, because your pleasure is responsible with your own hands. And so they're just telling you no right now in regards to somebody else, and that possibly you should be working more on your own self-pleasure right now, whether it's like sexual or being more of you and enjoying your own life. Alright, we have transmute. So I feel like there's some type of energy going on right now that you need to transmute it. You need to shift it from bad to good. And so in order for whatever it is that you're wanting, that the answer has been no, that stoplight, that like not now energy, you need to switch some things around in your own life so that you can switch it from no to yes. And maybe it's just not the right person as well. So in order to transmute something, usually you have to work on yourself. Usually you have to like be grateful, find the good in things, be around people who lift you up, listen to music that, you know, really speaks to you, really trust your intuition more, and do things that really help to align your own energies, like receive some Reiki or do a chakra dance or yoga or meditation or something that aligns you with your third eye, so you have a better idea of where you're going and what you're wanting, and so therefore the energies that also come into your life are also aligned in for your higher good. So I feel like whatever is going on right now is not for your higher good, and you are not in your higher good place either. So it's time to transmute it. It's time to up level and become a better version of yourself. And you do have wings, like the beetle has wings. And so you have the probability at any moment to go higher and become more of who you're supposed to be. And if you don't know who that is, it's time to figure it out. So this no right now is to pause and really go inside yourself, figure out where it is you want to go. You sort of have been spinning your wheels so far, and now it's time to stop and change that direction and go in a better direction, so that way you can get a yes, and you can remove the blockages and go forward in a better way. So that is pile number 2. Okay, pile number 3. We have 10. 10 is good. 10 is the number of completion. Like you've stepped out of one cycle into a new cycle, and it is time to create that cycle however you want it to be. Okay, so this is the love part. Stamina. Let's do it all night long. So stamina. So number 10 is sort of like completion. And stamina means like let's go through thick and thin, all day, all night. Let's ride it out for eternity. So whatever it is that you just completed, or you're stepping into a new cycle, know that there's stamina involved and it's going for the long haul. And so this love life is something that is meant for those who are ready and truly ready to commit. And fate. So again, remember, fate is in your own hands. It's nothing to be scared about. And with this, it shows like an egg. So an egg, if you try to hold it too tightly, it will crush in your hands. If you hold it too loosely, it will fall out. So if you hold it with just enough cradling, it has enough room to move, but it's also still the egg, and it's whole and it's intact, and you can use it for the long haul as well. And so for this new cycle, for this to go the long haul, you have to know what it is you want, but also not to hold it too tightly. to give that relationship and let it be what it's supposed to be, and for your own life to be able to go with the ebb and flow of life and the ocean of life and the waves and the movement of life. And it's important. This egg is important in order to, any idea that you have, any fertility that you have going on of ideas or thoughts or babies or love or all that stuff, it needs to be given importance. There's a pillow here cushioning it, so that means the egg is important. So you need to give it some loving, some water, some sunshine, help it grow in order to get what you're wanting, this new cycle of stamina and going for the long haul. And there's also leaves coming out here too, so it's a good thing. Green growth is good. That means that it's life-giving and moving forward. And there's also like magic going on in the background too, so this whole thing has a really good feel to it. And this new cycle, this new stamina of love and of your life is moving forward in the right way. And there's a lot of magic, and the universe is behind you the whole way. And sometimes when things come along, you're like, that doesn't really feel like what I want. Know that and shift and move if you need to. But also know that the universe is constantly shifting things out of your life that aren't for your higher good, even if it feels like it's not, even though it feels like the universe is moving something out of your life that you truly, truly want. But the universe is actually making way for something better. Okay, so know that this is a newness. You've stepped out of an old cycle into a new cycle, and it's really good. It's going to go for a long haul, and the fate is ultimately in your hands, and you can step out of any other cycle at any time, complete it, and be like, okay, I'm ready for a new one.